Today's video is about something that someone brought up in the comments of one of my other videos. How to identify your own area of expertise so that you can leverage it in your quest for a leadership role, or to show people that are more senior than you how good you are. So why is identifying expertise important for leadership? Well, if you aren't already in leadership, this is quite often the lever that is pulled to start getting you there. It helps you grow your career, as if you've got expertise in something, you'll stand out from your peers as someone who knows the job and has the skills, potentially becoming a go-to for your peers. This expertise can build credibility, foster trust, and if you really embrace it, can build on your leadership capability as you help others and your peers to build their own expertise in that area. So how do you actually pinpoint your area of expertise? Well, I've got some practical steps to help you. Step 1, reflect on your passions and interests. And yes, you've probably heard this before, but it's important. Think about what genuinely excites you that you could talk about to others for hours. When you're passionate about something, you're more likely to dig deeper into it and spend more time being great at it. Make a list of your interests, both professional and personal. Step number 2 is to analyze your skills and strengths. Think about what you're good at. Think about what you've demonstrated abilities in already. So you could break it down to, what tasks am I good at? What feedback have I received from colleagues or supervisors about particular things? What do I find really easy? Don't just focus on technical skills. Think about soft skills such as communication, problem solving, and strategic thinking. Step 3 is to identify your unique value proposition. What unique value do you bring to the table? What sets you apart from others? This is where your expertise intersects with your interests, your passion, and your skills, and where you find yourself feeling the most fulfilled. Think about the problems that you're particularly good at solving. Perhaps there's knowledge or experience that you have that others lack. What unique perspective do you bring to your team? Your unique value proposition is also known as your niche, or niche, depending where you live. It's the area where you can truly shine. Identifying your niche within your workplace is a powerful way to build on your career and really provide some focus for you in what is next. To pinpoint your sweet spot, identify your at flow moments. Think about times at work where you've really felt engaged and energized. These flow moments where you're just working and not really thinking about anything else, you're really immersed, is often when you're working at your niche. Often indicates you working at your full strengths. When you think about being at flow or totally immersed in a task, think about what it was you were actually doing. What tasks were you doing? What skills were you utilizing to do that task? Review your past successes and accomplishments. What patterns emerge? What specific skills keep coming up for you in this process? You could keep a work journal to help you really provide some good insight on what skills, what activities, what moments of flow, and what you enjoy doing. This can help identify those reoccurring patterns and themes that you might not be able to think about on the spot. Pulling together your skills from step 2, make a list of your technical and soft skills. Rate your proficiency in each area. Step 4 is to seek external feedback. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback from colleagues, mentors, supervisors, and even clients if that's appropriate or allowed in your workplace. This feedback can provide you with valuable insight on how others perceive you and what they see as your skills. Often others will see things that we don't even recognize in ourselves. Make sure that you're really specific about what it is you're asking for when you're seeking feedback. Don't just ask, what am I good at? Ask specific questions such as, when have you seen me at my best? What do you think that I excel at? What do you see as my strengths? Where do you see me adding the most value? What skills do you think I should further develop? You can also seek guidance from a mentor who can give a really outside perspective on where you are and where you want to be, as well as some insight on those strengths that you might be looking for. Step 5 is to analyze your work environment. This is about identifying the needs and the gap. What are the key challenges or opportunities in your workspace? Where are the gaps in expertise and skills? Another helpful tip is to observe successful colleagues. What skills, background, or expertise do your colleagues have that are successful? Are there any areas that you could leverage your strengths to fill a similar role? It can also help to frame up how you're thinking about your workplace as like a market. What services or skills seem to be in high demand in your workplace? Consider the future trends too. What skills and expertise will be demanded in the future? How can you align your niche with those trends? And then we get to step 6, which is where you step up and start highlighting how great you are in your particular niche. This is about testing and refining. Take on those challenging projects. You might have to volunteer or actively ask your supervisor for projects that can really show and test your skills and strengths, and highlight these to others. It also highlights to your manager or others in the organisation that you're prepared to take on work and take on other things. And if you produce a really great outcome as that project progresses, what a great sell for you in terms of getting that promotion or potential leadership opportunity. Seek out opportunities for growth. Attend training, workshops, conferences. Make sure that you're expanding on your knowledge and expertise. Unfortunately, everyone requires ongoing development and training, no matter what position you're in. Stay up to date with the trends that are in your industry, as these can highlight opportunities that you'll be able to seek out, hopefully before others in your field, if you can see that it's becoming a bit of a hot topic. Then you can proactively seek out training that's aligned with what you see coming up, which can help you forecast future things and hopefully put you a step ahead of your competition. This process is ongoing. This is not a one-off. You're going to have to keep refining and reshaping what your area of expertise actually is, and building and developing it so that you can keep growing. Some key considerations are, firstly, to be patient. This is about firstly identifying where you add value and your area of expertise. Then it's about actively showing it to everyone around you so that you can highlight that you have this. So obviously this is not an overnight situation. This is going to take time. It's important to be open to change too. Your niche may need to adapt as you adapt in terms of what is happening in the environment or the industry that you're in. You'll need to be open to change. Make sure that you are genuine too. Don't force something that you know is not the right fit for you. People can tell when you're insincere. By following those steps, you can identify where you add value in your organisation to build on your expertise, to show others around you how great you are, and to hopefully propel you into a leadership role if that's what you're seeking. Once you've identified your expertise, you can leverage it. This can be about building credibility, where you become a trusted source of knowledge and expertise. It could be about leadership, where by helping others with this particular area, you're showing leadership and support. It could be about innovation, where because you know your niche so well, and you're seeking what's happening inside the industry for what's coming up and being future focused, you're actually driving innovation within your organisation or workplace. By highlighting your key skills and expertise, you can show your manager your leadership capability. And if you want more on how to lead without a title, or how to show your manager you have what it takes to be a leader, make sure you check out the video linked on your screen. And thanks very much for watching.